Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from Tilted Barn Brewing. These guys are up in Rhode Island. This is the Chosen One. Now we did the other one a couple days ago. This is the Chosen One. This is the double IPA. This thing comes in at 8.5%, I think. Yep, 8.5% alcohol by volume. And this was sent to me by Greg, and his notes say, the Chosen One from Tilted Barn, even better than the other one. This is generally accepted to be the best beer Tilted Barn has to offer. And he bought it at the brewery on 10/14/17. And today is the 30th, so about 2 weeks old. It was canned earlier in the week, so we don't know when, so 2 to 3 weeks old, somewhere in that vicinity. These guys do some pretty tasty beers. And the beers that come up out of New England, all these juice bombs from Treehouse and Trillium and Tilted Barn are just absolutely awesome. Now, I don't know whether this is going to be a juice bomb or not. We're getting ready to find out. Plain Jane silver can with a stick-on wraparound label on it. But he sends me, Greg sends me some awesome beer mail packages like Rico does. And of course Greg has a little help from his brother and his dad sometimes. They go and pick up some of these beers and they send down to me. So I appreciate Greg and his whole family of gathering beers to send down to me. I thank you. I appreciate it. So, as far as IBUs, guys, Untapped has this at 80 IBUs. So we got the ABV, we got the IBUs, and there is no dating on it. But these guys at these breweries sell everything at the brewery. So I understand why they don't have the dating machine, but you got to realize a lot of these guys pick up everything that they can pick up. I'm sure there is a limit to most of these beers, what they allow you to buy. And sometimes it sets them guys' closets, cellars, refrigerators, and then they trade them down the road for other beers. So that would be the only plus I have about not having a date on it, since it's not distributed or you have to buy it at the brewery, of somebody getting this down the road that has been traded to them and not knowing how fresh the beer is. So with that being said, the commercial description on Untapped says, "You asked for it and we delivered. An American double IPA overflowing with hops and weighing in at a surprisingly subtle 8.5%. This beer needs no introduction. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. You have chosen wisely." So, well, it's time. Let's get this one into the glass. We're going to pop the top on this big 16-ounce can and see what we got. Alright, ooh, looks like juice coming out. Oh yeah. While I'm pouring this, I'll tell you the cuisine is barbecue, cheese is pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Your stronger cheeses, the meat's game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware snifter, tulip, oversized wine glass. And it says here you can cellar it according to Beer Advocate, but I would not do that. Don't do it. Just say no. Drink it fresh. Alright guys, just 1/8 of an inch of head on that. That looks like orange juice in the glass. This is definitely an unfiltered, looks like a juice bomb to me. Looks very, very nice. Just a slight shade darker than probably what orange juice would look like in the glass, but it does look like maybe a combination of orange and grapefruit juice in the glass. Not that bright orange color that some of them have, but still looks like juice in the glass, guys. It does. To the nose we go. Oh yeah. Pine, grapefruit, pineapple. Very citrusy, stone fruit. I'm getting peaches. Maybe a hint of some apricots. Smells outstanding. Wow. Wow. Smells absolutely freaking fabulous. Let's dive in. Let's see what we got here. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Ooh-wee. That is so good. Good. I am getting a slight hint of some butteriness in there. I don't know if it's the acetal or not, or if that's going to dissipate. Ever so slight hint of some butteriness in there. Peaches are standing out though. Wow, very nice. Nice pininess to it too, maybe some spruce. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Let's throw the back end of this can in there before I go off camera. I'm sure the other half is going to love this. I have to pry it out of her little grubby little fingers when I give it to her. That's tasty. Yeah. Well, let's sip on this. It's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees, and let it warm up. Sip the butteriness, the diacetyl taste goes away. I'm thinking it probably will. It's not enough there to be off-putting whatsoever. It's almost a pleasant buttery taste to it because it's so subtle. Like just a hint of some butterscotch candy in there. Just a slight, ever so slight hint of it. Wow. Let's sip on it, see what we end up with. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on about 30 minutes. The other half loved it. Had to pry it out of her hands. Very tasty beer. Very well made beer. A very nice juice bomb. These guys at Tilted Barns got a winner here as far as I'm concerned. Very, very tasty. A lot of peaches. And like I said earlier, the buttery taste has dissipated completely. I'm not even getting it now. So a lot of times that goes away in the brewing process. This one had just a little traces of it left when I poured it. I'm not getting it at all now. Nice peach, apricot, pineapple, grapefruit, piney taste. Very nice. Very well done beer. Outstanding, I may add. Final chug. Very delicious, guys. Very delicious. To me, 9 out of 10. Very close to T. You say, oh my God, that's a 10 beer. I would not argue with that. I'm going to give it a 98. I would like to see them put some kind of dating on it because these beers were traded and you don't know how old they are when you get them. That's my only fuss about this beer, them not putting some kind of dating on it. But if it's sold all out of the brewery, I understand why they do not. I just wish they would. So that's where we're going to leave it. 98 for me, kicking the door down to be a 10. If it had a date on it, it'd be a 10 to me, guys. So 10 beer and a 9 can. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 4.53 out of 5. World class, that's their 9 scale too. Over to Untapped. Untapped has it at 4.43. Almost the best numbers I've seen from them. That is, not quite. I have seen the 4.6s. So that is their A, kicking the door down on the A plus beer also. And you got to grade these guys on a curve on Untapped because you're never going to get a 5 from those guys. Never seen one. I don't think they've ever had one because they grade. And there's some people that think this beer is not that good, and they average all that stuff out to get the grade that they're giving it. So, but still, Absolutely excellent beer, outstanding beer, worth picking up if you can get your hands on it. And if you're in the vicinity of where these guys are at, I would suggest going by and picking up something. Especially if you're a hophead and you like these juice bombs like I do. I love them. They've ruined my palate. These juice bombs have overtaken everything on the West Coast style of beer to me. There's just so much flavor, aroma, and taste to these beers. Nothing's filtered out. You're getting exactly what they want you to get. Nothing is filtered out. So, very tasty, guys. So, this is the Chosen One Double IPA from Tilted Barn Brewing. If you've had it, let me know what you think. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.